This video has been a long time coming, because you are never here to actually record, are you?
We're actually recording now.
So we're recording now.
Okay.
Had enough prep, right? We're now going to record Black Mesa Source, checking it out. And I know this is quite an old game now, technically. How long has this been out?
Don't mind me, I've just gone mad.
So this game's been out for a few months now, right?
Yes, it has, yeah.
And you just never got round to helping me record audio to this, because I need someone like you who knows lots and lots of information about the Half-Life universe.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because you know everything.
Not everything.
More than me.
Okay, well that's probably everything then.
And it was kind of, we were watching Dai's Let's Play of this, and he just seemed to be missing everything.
Like the newspaper.
He didn't even look what was on this newspaper. Like, there was some interesting stuff on there that I couldn't quite zoom in and check out.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just getting like, yeah.
So, I was showing someone this, and they were asking me if this was set on Mars, because this whole area here looks like it could be Mars.
Or a desert.
A desert, yeah. I was like, well, the whole kind of, how are you breathing if this is Mars? Just, a lot of people had some misconceptions about this, but... So, you loved playing the original, right?
Yep.
How long could you clock Half-Life playing it?
Oh god, the original.
Original, how long did it take you to complete that game?
I have no idea. It was a while ago.
On Blue Shift, I can get that at about 40 minutes, the same time I can do Portal.
That's pretty quick. That's like a speed run.
Yeah, speed run.
I mean, I think when I originally played Half-Life, it was probably in what, 10 hours or something, maybe?
Wow. Is it really that? I know it's a long game, and it's been a while since I've played the original, but 10 hours, really?
I have a feeling playing this was like 8 hours. I don't know, I'll open up Steam in the background and find out how long I spent playing it.
At one point you told me you were on your 6th hour, and I know you were near the end, you were near where the game stops. Because of course, This game isn't the full Half-Life game, is it?
No.
They cut out Zen and the bit where you come back at the end, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, the thing we should probably bear in mind is that it took me an hour to get through the experiment because I was just messing around too much and putting bins on people's heads.
Don't worry, I dick about just the same. It was probably about 40 minutes to an hour when I got to the Resonance Cascade. You know, because I was too busy looking at all of the pretty things, like G-Man over there, which Dai completely ignored G-Man. Because, I mean, does he know anything about this game?
Don't think so.
I mean, his Let's Play was quite good, it was funny, but I think mine would have been better.
Well, here's your chance to rectify that.
Well, yeah, like, when you were playing...
Not Barney.
Yeah, what's up with that? Where is Barney? I mean, this guy says something
about that beer he owes us.
Yeah, he talks about Barney's beer tab. Like,
why are you crouching?
I'm stalking him. This is how you stalk. When you crouch, you move slower. It's like you always move faster with a knife. Yeah, Counter-Strike reference. Bring it on.
Okay. We'll skip. Okay, but your haircut.
Yeah. I imagine Gordon had really long hair like you in the comics.
Well, okay.
Because he's wearing a lab coat, and they say he had long hair. I just see him as being...
What are you insinuating?
I'm insinuating you're Gordon Freeman. It's because you never talk. Because this is where you just kept putting buckets on people's heads, right?
Bins.
Yeah, bins. See, what I do is I throw people's folders into the corridor.
So that's just annoying.
Well, no, they're ignoring me. So I was... this whole new game came out, I wanted to have some fun with it, because I enjoyed playing Half-Life, so I wanted to enjoy playing Black Mesa Source. So I put everyone's phones in the bin, because they don't need them. If they needed them, they'd stop me.
You could have put the bins on their heads.
I did. I spent a good 10 minutes trying to put that bin in the reception bit.
In the fire, yeah. And
it just wouldn't work. The bin would never land upside down.
I calculated too. That was dedication, and it disappeared.
That's what happens. Oh, this guy's pissed off. So I'm going to crap it up his computer.
To make it quick, escape your view. No? Okay.
Over this girl.
Oh, did you press the buttons on the microwave?
No, I didn't. But I did give this...
you should have.
Which I love how they've put this thing in, because we're just messing around doing loads of random stuff. But some of it is quite rewarding. Like, I'd start throwing this guy toilet paper. Turns out he's up for it. And
on my game through it was a bit silly. I put everything in there,
remember you saying.
Like bins and all sorts. It was just sort of like an overflowing cubicle.
But that's quite good. That people would just completely disregard that. They'd walk through, not go into the toilets. They're like, I want to get to the resonance cascade.
No.
But yeah, there's so much to do beforehand. And
Classic HEV chargers.
Who are the guys who have made this? Because it's not.
It's not Valve order. No,
it's not. But there's so much that you can do and just go around and annoy people. Like just go up to them and press E, and they turn and look at you, and then press E again, and keep pressing E to make this guy turn.
I'm sure it'll show up sooner or later.
See, if this was real, he'd just turn around and punch you.
Yeah, would you say he's running Windows Server 2000?
It looks like a Windows 2000 box to me.
Yeah, so there's so much to do before you even get to the cascade, and don't worry, we will get to the cascade.
Eventually.
But there is just so much to do beforehand, and like the people leaving stuff on the floor. Stupid bitch. I'm putting rubbish in the bin.
I can't tell you how long I've played on mine because it's on my other computer.
So I
did sort through Steam, so yeah.
See, I haven't finished playing this, and I want to, because it's such a good game.
Eli there, and Kleiner.
Kleiner, yeah. They're not doing very well, these two guys. They're just messing things up.
Oh, that's all they ever do.
I like, they were like, some shit's going down, so I was like, I'm going to hide over here. Yeah. But no, I want to finish playing this and get to the end. Have they released any sort of time frame of when they're going to release the Zen part?
When it's ready.
That's so helpful. I mean, it took them 8 years to get this far, didn't it?
Yeah, but I mean, to be fair, they've made basically remade a full game in 8 years in their spare time. So
there is that. So I was deciding which one of these two guys I was agreeing with.
Neither and both.
You can see I'm nodding and shit. I'm agreeing with him. Yeah. Totally.
It's that comb over the desert, isn't it?
Oh, definitely.
The possibility of a resonance cascade scenario is
extremely unlikely, my ass. The whole thing's gonna blow up. Spoilers, sorry. But you were telling me about how they're gonna remake Blue Shift and Opposing Force.
Yeah, some guys called Tripmine Studios are remaking Blue Shift and Opposing Force, and they're calling Blue Shift Guard Duty and Opposing Force Operation Black Mesa. I know it's a work in progress at the minute. I don't know what time frame it is on those.
To play Opposing Force because that game is amazing.
Yeah, I was always more of a Blue Shift person.
Opposing Force is definitely my favourite of the original.
Well, I didn't like Opposing Force because you were playing the people who are after Freeman, whereas in Guard Duty or whatever you want to call it these days, it's Guard Duty now.
Yeah, but
I'm going to stop rambling. Anyway, I liked it because they worked for Black Mesa.
Shepard wasn't after Freeman, though. He was sort of...
Well, no, but originally the soldiers were sent in, and they told to start shooting scientists and so on.
Yeah, but...
they were anti-science, so I had to take a stance.
I like that. That's where you draw the line. If you're against science, I hate you.
Yeah, pretty much. You heard it there first.
You love resonant cascades because it's pro-science.
Exactly.
So I'm worried about you. I feel like you are going to sort of kill the world because it's science. This is why I was creating that disease named after you, because it kills everyone on the planet, but it's pro-science.
Thanks. I don't even know how to respond to that.
Now, do you think that they're going to continue on and make number 2?
What's the point? I mean, Half-Life 2 is already in source anyway.
Well,
it still looks good to this day.
Do you think that they are going to finish this game before we get Episode 3 or Half-Life 3?
Yes. Undoubtedly. Why are you carrying a stool around?
I'm trying to use it to bash down the door so I can get out.
Okay.
Because, now, when I was playing through this, I half expected to see creepers appear at the bit because I'd just watched the Minecraft...
Oh, the Minecraft Resonance Cascade.
To see the creepers turn up there, and I was like, oh fuck. But it's not creepers.
Autoguns.
Yeah. I kind of want to get...
Oh, interesting thing, those things around their necks is what keeps them enslaved. That's how what we know is the Combine control them.
Ah, the Combine harvesters, eh?
Yeah,
They got
and
down to-
that's why after you, well, in Half-Life 2, that's why the free Vortigaunts don't have anything around the neck, because they're no longer enslaved.
Look at you with your facts. You got,
There you
any,
go.
you got any other good facts?
I've got a brain full of them.
Here's something I always wondered. Before the Resonance Cascade, I had 65 health, and when afterwards I had 70. What's up with that?
Magic.
So-
I thought it was really good adding in sort of these sort of details that they didn't have in the original one, you know, with him trying to save the guard and so on.
Yeah,
But well, apart from the fact that you're messing around with telephones,
Oh.
I thought that was quite
He
a
says,
good addition.
"Pick or something." So I throw the phone at him.
Yeah, that
He was-
was nice of you.
And then he goes, "The phones are out," and I was like, "Lol," because I put them all in the bins. I didn't trust these two at the beginning anyway,
Never thought I'd see a resonance
because they're causing Resonant Cascade. They didn't look like they knew what they were doing.
But I love the fact that, despite it was these two, it was you who got the blame.
Yeah,
Just because you pushed that thing into the I can't remember, whatever it's called. But anyway, it was all your fault because, you know, your PhD made you do that.
Now that the material that you put in there, that's the same thing.
It's from
That-
Zen.
It's from Zen. It's when
It's
you.
crystal.
Who's the guy at the end? The big fucking thing you've got to kill at the end.
The Nylons.
Yeah. The
That's what's inside his head.
Yeah, it's what you've got to shoot to hurt him, isn't it?
Yeah.
Have you ever done the challenge on that where you've got to defeat him with just a crowbar?
No, that sounds almost impossible.
I think I've seen footage of a guy doing it. It took forever.
That was like my most hated part of the original Half-Life.
What, Zen, like everyone else? Everyone else just
Well,
hated Zen.
Zen in itself wasn't too bad, although it was completely different from the rest of the game. But then it was kind of like the whole trying to defeat the Nylon thing, and it was just sort of orders of magnitude more difficult than the rest of the game. I know it's supposed to be a boss and so on, but
It did seem
you know-
like they tacked on a boss where it wasn't needed.
yeah.
This sort of
It
lineage.
was like kind of to meet what games were like at the time, because, you know, we don't really have boss fights that so much these days.
No, and I kind of like that. I mean, because in real
I don't
life,
know, I find it... I think having like boss fights kind of breaks the illusion.
no, that's what I'm saying. I'm agreeing with you.
Oh,
Because
right, okay, sorry.
when going through life, you don't just suddenly have a boss fight popping up, and you know if these things are meant to be, you know, taken as being quite
Quickly punch your manager.
yeah, boss fight. The music changes and the health bar appears above his head.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like it when they don't have, like, because there are no boss fights in this, are there? You're fighting wave upon wave of sort of crab zombie things, you know.
Yeah. Or soldiers.
Yeah. I mean, look, I don't know what this guy's problem is. He has enough room. Like, he's just stopped shooting all those people, and I don't know why. Maybe he ran out.
I don't know, it got a bit weird on me at times, but I was just like, oh,
Yeah, yeah. Here's the moment.
crowbar.
Do you know, when that happened, I was kind of like, wow, it's here. I have a crowbar, and do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to
Smash
crowbar
stuff.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like that in remember the first time playing Half-Life 2, when Barney goes, oh, you're less than behind, and throws you a crowbar.
Yeah, you off that ledge. Yeah, that was brilliant. It was
Yeah,
just like,
that just sort of moment was just like, yes.
speaking of yes, I don't think he's dead.
Who? Barney?
This guy that I'm
Or
killing.
this guy? Okay.
But
Wow.
you're right. The getting
You probably spent a lot of time doing that. I think it was Lewis was saying he spent a lot of time covering one wall with blood.
oh well, I keep finding headcrab zombies, and so I have to keep killing them. Look, another headcrab zombie. Kill it! Oh no, kill it! Kill it! Oh wait, there's another headcrab zombie.
You're desecrating a dead body.
No one's around. Look, they're already blaming me for the resonance cascade. So why not just go ahead and mutilate some corpses and then throw?
And add out your deepest, darkest, whatever. Wow.
Oh, that guy had it coming. The thing is, I need to go and get round and finish episode 2 as well.
I know quite a few people who haven't finished that because
At the same point that I am. Striders with
yeah.
the bomb.
yeah, two people, or two of the other people I know do a huge fans of the series as well, just like me, and they just couldn't be bothered with it because it was just such a rubbish area, and it was just like too difficult.
Sorry, that was one hell of a computer malfunction. Did you see it?
That was a bit weird.
But no, I would love to finish it, and I want to get to a point where I can get around and play and finish.
An achievement, since you like your achievements, there's one that I think you should try, which is there's a gnome that you pick up near the start of episode 2, and you got to take it all the way through the game and put it in the rocket at the end. You get an achievement for that.
Yeah.
I think you should try that. Apparently it's really difficult, and you should try it.
That same achievement is on Left 4 Dead. You find Gnome Chomsky, and you take him into the helicopter at the end of the rock concert.
Yep. Same sort of thing. Which
Right.
is pretty cool.
Same people.
I like your approach to it.
What?
Just use the barrels.
Oh, that's a pretty awesome way of doing it. I'm a genius. Look, G-Man again. They turn. You're missing out on the G-Man. There he is.
Your arrows come again.
Did you ever, at the end of the game, not take up his offer?
Yeah, subjects terminated.
Or where he sends you off into the aliens and they completely murderize you?
Yeah, subject terminated.
God.
Oh, I hated those. I can never remember the name of them.
No,
I nicknamed them like Ham or something like that.
It was recently when I got Adam to play Blue Shift, and we did it's been a while of it. It was fighting those was annoying, but I gave Adam no sort of information about the game. So when they first turned up, he was like, "Oh, where's my fucking gun? It's getting me!" Same with the Vortex, was just turning up and shooting him. It was really, it just kept dying.
Houndai, that's what they're called. I can never remember the name of them, but there we go. It's Houndai.
Huh? What a strange name. I wonder what it means. Maybe it's probably someone who works for Valve.
Well, they look a bit like a dog, and they've got lots of eyes on the front.
Houndai. Ah, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I thought you said something more like Hyundai.
No, which interesting, they cut them out from Half-Life 2.
Yes.
Really?
Hmm.
I said it's been a while since I played it.
There are loads of other things. I was reading Raising the Bar recently, which is about the making of Half-Life 2, and nothing whatsoever to do with Black Mesa. But it was quite an interesting read. If anyone hasn't read it, go check it out. I'm not going to go on about it here, because we're talking about Black Mesa, or we're supposed to be.
No, we're going to move on, don't worry about it. What do you want from Episode 3 or Half-Life 3, depending which comes out?
We didn't go to Ravenholm.
No, I don't ever want to go back to Ravenholm.
That was terrifying. I don't know. I'd like to just sort of see what they come up with. I trust them.
Most people
Maybe not about Episode 1 and 2, but...
Yeah, most people I've spoken to want the same thing, and I'm not too sure on it. They want a Portal crossover, and I don't know if I do.
I don't know. I can't quite reconcile the two in my mind, because one of them's, comedy and far in the future, and the other one's, kind of more gritty.
Yeah, it's like I saw a...
Serious, I don't think they're really that compatible, but you never know. Valve can pull things off. Chuckle Brothers bug.
I mean, I've seen someone did a live action of Shell with Gordon and them kicking ass with the grav gun and the portal gun. I mean, that's cool. Look at me save this jump, right? Oh yeah. That mad skills. I thought it was taking too long. But so I've seen that video and it looked alright, but
skills.
I feel like it would ruin both games if you crossed over. Because as you were saying that the one's gritty, one's comedy.
Yeah, they're not really. Yeah, I'm not really sure they'll work that well. But there again, they might pull it off. I mean, Valve are good at it, and in Portal 2 they did manage to make it a bit more serious.